On the quiet Saturday evening in the city of Modena, northern Italy, ordinary moments in the historic city center turned into a state of terror and chaos. A car sped through a busy street filled with pedestrians and bicycles. People were strolling normally, some coming out of cafes, others shopping or riding their bikes. And suddenly, everything changed in seconds. The hour is approaching evening, and the city is experiencing the usual weekend atmosphere. In a street near the historic center, a black car appeared, moving at an unusual speed. At first, people thought the driver had lost control, but it soon became clear that the car was deliberately heading towards pedestrians, as its speed exceeded 100 kilometers per hour, according to testimonies and surveillance footage. People began to scream and try to escape. Bicycles were overturned, cafe tables were smashed, and some pedestrians did not have enough time to get away. The car sped down the narrow street, causing several people to fall to the ground after being hit or collided with. Eyewitnesses described the scene as resembling a disaster movie. One resident reported hearing the sound of consecutive crashes, then began to see people running in every direction. Amid the chaos, some citizens tried to approach the car to stop it, but the driver continued to drive in an extremely dangerous manner. The horror journey ended when the driver lost control and the car crashed forcefully into the front of a shop. After stopping, the driver tried to get out, but bystanders quickly intervened. According to testimonies, men and young people brought him down to the ground and prevented him from escaping until the police arrived. Some reports mentioned that the man was carrying a knife, which increased the fear of those present, but the citizens managed to subdue him despite the tension and danger. A horrific accident occurred, resulting in the injury of at least 8 people, including critical cases. Ambulance teams responded quickly, arriving within minutes, and the injured were transported to city hospitals amid a state of medical alert. Some of the victims were cyclists, while others were just passers-by who found themselves in the wrong place at the wrong time. Italian authorities announced that the driver is a 31-year-old man. Preliminary investigations suggest he may be suffering from psychological disorders, but the authorities have not officially confirmed the final motive yet. The police have begun examining his mental state, the possibility of drug or alcohol use, his previous record, and whether the incident was entirely intentional or a result of a sudden mental breakdown. So far, there are no official indications of any terrorist motives. The city of Modena is in a state of shock after the unfortunate incident. People quickly circulated videos on social media, and images of the destruction and rescue efforts spread across all Italian media. The Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni commented on the incident, expressing her solidarity with the injured and their families. Many Italians also praised the bravery of the bystanders who risked their lives to stop the driver, preventing a greater disaster. One of the ladies mentioned that she was walking with her little daughter just seconds before the car passed by, and that they survived by a miracle. Another witness said, "I didn't think of anything. I saw people falling, so we ran towards the driver to stop him from continuing." These human moments have become an important part of the story, as the intervention of citizens may have prevented a larger number of casualties. The Italian police continue to gather important evidence. This evidence includes surveillance camera recordings, witness testimonies, and the driver's medical examination results. In addition, the vehicle's route before the accident is being analyzed to determine whether this was planned in advance. The Modena incident was not just an ordinary traffic accident, but rather terrifying moments experienced by the entire city in a matter of minutes. While the investigation continues to uncover the full truth, the most important question remains: was what happened a deliberate act, or a psychological breakdown that spiraled out of control? In any case, that night will remain etched in the memories of the residents of Modena for a long time.